Oh, hi, you! Hi! Hi. Look. That's exactly what we wanted. That is the best zombie thing ever. Greetings, guys and girls and fellow gamers. My name is GamesForKicks and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 16. We're in our base for the evening, but we're gonna go back to our actual base we're building so we can start working on the underground because we have to do something during the night. Not just sit around here in this house. We're gonna keep working on that base, getting it ready for the 7-day horde. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy the episode. If you do, remember to kick that like button in the balls to support the channel. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. So let's get started. Middle of the night, we're heading down. I'm also making a hammer right now. There we go, it's just finished. We made a hammer that we take with us. And we have a couple of drinks and we have some eggs that we're gonna eat along the way. We need really badly some good food. So animals would be welcome. And of course, anything we can farm on the other side will pop soon, so hopefully that will help a lot as well. I think we have some spuds there, which would be really good. There we go. Now, excellent. So let's go and get this jazz down here. Also, for the cold, I have made a leather poncho now finally. And I also took my coat with me that we have, the leather duster, so that way heat should probably be easier to regulate now. We're going to take all these trees with us. Let's actually see what we get for this. If I hit it with a hammer, we get 2. I know you need a back mechanic, so I just want to see if there's any difference at all. So, minus 69er, I think we're very close to it. Let me just see. Oh, it's 20 points. Oh yeah, we just got it for 10 points. That's right. So what is the next thing that we actually needed right now? The Sexosaurus Rex. That's what it was. 10 points, 20 athletics. And our athletics are sitting at 17. So I'm not spending 3 points on it, but if we get one more level of athletics, which means we're just gonna keep... Oh, look at that. Wow. If I run towards the tree, she runs up the tree. That's weird. All right, there's a weird mechanic. Anyway, we're going to take the tree seeds with us as well because we want to start planting some trees around our base as well. To keep like a fresh supply of wood. There we go. Yeah, these little ones I don't think they give us anything, so let's just leave them alone. I don't think there's any zombies. I'm actually really worried sometimes when there's no zombies because you're just waiting for that roaming horde all of a sudden to show up. Because I think there's only a certain amount of zombies that can spawn, so when there's absolutely 0 in your area and you can like run around going la 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 and there's absolutely no zombies, you know there's about 30 which just spawned at one end of the map and they're making their way towards you. I know you guys can basically see absolutely nothing, but it's about the skill. So we are still quite far away from athletics, and we just leveled up again. So we have 18 points. So I'm just gonna decide to do that. 20 points. End of story. We go over to Sexosaurus, and we're going to buy that. Now that doubles it from 20 gain to 40% gain. Now let's see what the difference is. And if we mine now, believe me, I'm just mining. So even if you can't see it. We're still losing, but not as much. So I can see as we level up our miner 69er, our mining tools will just do the block damage, which maybe is good because if you do more block damage, of course, then you have less hits to do in the first place. So you might actually leverage that off. But obviously the next thing we want to do is once we have mining tools at 40, we want to get minus 69 up again. And I think that then will absolutely sort it out. Because the next one is Sexosaurus at athletics 40. Which will be a while. I mean, we're running everywhere, but it will be a while. It will take some time. This will come over time. So it's the whole... I like the way they have done that in a way. It looks like, oh, you have to run everywhere. You have to run forever before you can level up. But I do like that because it's kind of like, well, realism using that with bunny ears, like, you know, where you're kind of saying like, well, the more you run, the more you get used to running and using stamina and conserving stamina, and your body gets used as well to that. So it makes sense that only over time, you still have to spend points on it, but it makes sense that only over time your Sexosaurus goes up. However, I think it would make absolutely sense as well, maybe as an alternative, to remove that perk altogether and to make that an automatic thing, so that as soon as you hit like athletics at 20 points, remove athletics as well and Sexosaurus, and have that be like a passive skill. So the more you run, the more your equivalent of Sexosaurus goes up and your stamina gets better. So you could make that a complete passive thing and not even needed a perk. Because why spend a perk on it? You're running all the time, you know? Like, let's just be that an automatic thing. That would be absolutely fine with me. We finally made it down to bedrock. It didn't actually take that long because there was some gravel below as well, which was very handy. I don't think we're supposed to actually hack that balls. I actually went one too far. Yep, that was one too far. Well, we're gonna work around that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. This is where I wanted to go, up here and yonder. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this guy right here. It's gonna be where we land. And then we're gonna build a ladder here, but yeah, let's not do that right now. Let me see. Here's the ladder. Can we put it on? Yeah, excellent. Okay, let's upgrade everything first. I have to be careful with the hammer, actually, because by accident I wasted some forged iron and upgraded something. I don't know what I upgraded. I think one of the ladder pieces I upgraded by accident further up. So it's a pain in the ass when you have a hammer on you or a nail gun and you have materials on you that would allow you to upgrade something, but you're not interested because it does it like bam, straight away. Not like this where you go, oh, didn't mean to do that, and you have a chance to stop. It's really, really frustrating, but we'll see. So let me see here. The ladder, we're going to put it right, not here, here. There we go. Nice. So that way we have that, and then we have to jump up one to get to the ladder. And that also means we then can drop all the way from the top to all the way down here, which is great. So I'm going to dig my way back up. Which shouldn't take too long, and then we're gonna go on a food hunt. We're gonna have to do something for food. We're gonna have to get also more wood. Oh, look at that, there was that little bit of lead I went through, and after that lead there is some gravel, which was really nice because you can actually go right through it. You see it there. So let's get up here. I'm gonna see you guys upstairs. I'm going to finish this and put the ladder pieces on. There we go, and then we're gonna go, and while we collect some wood and craft some spikes that we can put around our first Horde Night trap. We also have to think about what we want to make as the lip. I think for the beginning I will just use anything out of wood. I will probably just use either wood frames or just something else out of wood, like I don't know if we can make 50 pillars out of wood, but we'll see what we're gonna do. And we think of something. Think we're through. There we go. Nice. So just, oh, I can hear some zombies, but they're already dying on the traps. Which means they're damaging them, which is not good. There we go, nice. Okay, let's see, we don't have enough ladder pieces. Yes, I'm coming! The zombies, they just can't wait. They're like, dude, we can smell you down there. Make your way up there. And, okay, come on, just one more. There we go. And I think that's it. Can we? Yeah! Awesome! Good morning! Oh, hi, you! Hi! Look, that's exactly what we wanted. That is the best zombie thing ever. Absolutely fantastic. And we can even take her apart if we want to. There we go. Shovel is probably better. Yeah, shovel is always good for these type of things. Very nice. And then, do we have a knife? Get some knifey skills up. Get some... Do we get actually anything for it when we use a knife? Do we get a bone? Do we get any fat? No, we don't. Okay. So now we're gonna have to repair that damage. But the good thing is from in here, you can repair it really well as well. Look, there you go. You can even upgrade it. It looks really, really easy to do once you're here. You can see here, no problem. Unbelievably fantastic. Now, the idea is also that we're going to build underneath these, which I attempted to do in the last couple of series we played, but because of Alpha Experimental coming out and us not having time, we just didn't manage to do it. But we are going underneath here, which is now very easy because we already started digging. So we're going to dig underneath here. Probably this way. We don't want to go under the load bearings. We want to stay somewhere here in the center and then just go right underneath, across, and then build like probably a 4 deep tunnel right around here all the way. And then we're just gonna, we might even dig all of this out. We'll see. It would be really good. And then we just have this centerpiece where we just keep going down all the way down to the bedrock. Genie man. So this is a good start. Oh, we're freezing our nips off. Let's put the leather dust on. Yes. Is there anything else we should put on? No. Excellent. Okay. So this is our first kind of defense. We want to get another row of those around. So we probably need another 50, probably. And oh, there's some zombie in the water. But you know what? Let them freshen up. They like it cold. I mean, it's really so cold. Like, you know, I can feel it in the chest area. But I think it's okay. Oh, look at this. This is a nice little niche for something. Like, we can put some traps here somewhere and then zombies fall down. Anyway, it doesn't make a difference now. So, let's go. We need food. We have to check out our farm. Maybe we get some food from there already. Otherwise, we're going to have to do a quick loot run for food because we're absolutely desperate. So, animals and tins and whatever we can find. The farm, I don't think, has grown much yet. Let me see. Oh, look at that. Coffee, nice. That's very good. Coffee is very, 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 very good. And we have some of those, and we have some red, and we have some cotton, and that's more cotton. Excellent. Now, before I plant any more, let's go upstairs. Let's sort everything out because I need... Oh, we got 1 can from a zombie, so I'm going to eat that. We're going to make some coffee. We're going to put 2 back into seeds. We're going to plant 2 more. Did we have 2 and we got 4? Yes. Okay, so they did double. That's very, very good. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means 6 we can turn back into seeds. That is awesome. So we're gonna make a couple of bandages. We're gonna get some coffee going. And we're gonna keep the coffee for next time. We're gonna go on a grind. Actually, we're gonna take it with us because we need to get some wood. And hopefully, we're gonna come across some animals because I don't want to go looking through houses necessarily aimlessly trying to get some food. I think we have our food problem under control. I'm going to take some of these guys with me. I've planted some actually in our farm. What we want to do is probably pick up about 20 of those spare and then farm them. End of story. Just increase the size of the farm or at least hoe some dirt around where our house is and then just plant them down because if we can get 20 yucca down, I think to be full, how much food do we get per yucca? We get 3 fullness. So if we have 10, that's 30, 20 is 60. So if we have 30 of them, if we can make a 30 by 30 field or something, and that would mean every time we harvest, we get the full feed, end of story. And that will be our emergency food. And any other food we find, we'll obviously put alongside there. So that's very good. So we're going to collect until we have about 50. There's lots of cacti flying around. So we're going to do that. And then we can also use the coffee to start chopping down some trees on the way home, which is going to be funny. Because hopefully... excuse me, alongside the coffee, this will work out. And we, of course, are going to also make an aloe vera field right beside it with as much aloe vera as possible. I already planted a few, but it would be good, again, to get about 20, 25 or 30 going. There we go. Look at that. We have 36. We don't really have that big of a food problem now, which is very good. So let's gather some energy. Let's eat a little bit of food. We get some stamina back, actually, from eating that food. Look at that. Very good. Take care of that guy. We also have to be careful of our bow. I took some iron... Shit, I forgot. I took some iron arrows that I made with me so we can craft on the fly, basically. And the only thing I'm crafting is iron arrows because this bow might not be enough. It might not last that long. So we might need to switch back to our normal bow, and I think that can only use up to iron arrows. So I don't want to have anything higher than iron arrows. So we used our last bronze arrow. There we go. Now we have iron equipped. With this one, making 17.79 damage, which is very, very, very good. So let's do that. Let's get a couple of more. Fill up on food. I have already a drink with me as well. And then we're going to have some coffee and go on a chopping spree. Test out that coffee, baby. So coffee here. Let's see how long it lasts. Use. Coffee buzz 3 minutes. Excuse me. Oh, it's going straight up back to 82. Oh, I love it. It is going up. You can see it here. It's actually holding non-stop. That is really, really good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 1 coffee. But halfway into it, it says 2 minutes. I like the way that it shows the time there. I don't know if that's the mod. I think it's the mod, actually the UI mod. Guys, people keep asking me about the UI mod. Check the description first, because everything is in the description. If I forget it, that's fair enough. You can ask me about it, yeah? But it's in the description. I tried to link the seed in the description, the UI mod in the description, everything to do with this game. Now, if you don't find it, that's different, you know? That's absolutely no problem. But, you know, it's right there. Because I know a lot of people are asking. We also put it up on the server now. I think I said in the last video. But we also put it up on the server. People who play on our servers, if you don't install the UI mod, what will happen is you will see question marks on your screen somewhere in the bottom here, I think. And because the logos, the actual images for anything that's part of that mod have to be loaded locally. You can link them to like an image URL or, you know, something like that. But it's high traffic if everybody's accessing. So usually what you do is you just apply, I think it's the mod folder or something, you have to put locally into your machine. And don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. I don't even think you have to do anything but the mod folder, but I could be wrong, so don't take my word for it. So you don't change any of your own game files. The only files that have to be on your machine in the 7 Days to Die install folder is where the images are in. And like I said, I think that is just the mod folder, but I could be wrong about that. Because you don't need to change your game files. The mod is installed on the server, that's why you see the UI, but the actual images, I know I said it, but I'm saying it again, the actual images are pulled from your machine. Now, you can write a mod to pull them from a server somewhere or from a URL, but the problem is that most of the time if you go somewhere to host an image, they don't like when you direct link. So say Imageur, yeah, that's fine. Like you have put an image there, you sent the link to people, yeah, that's fine. They look at it and then it's done. But if you have a game that every day people access non-stop, that would cause unwanted traffic of the wrong type to the guys. So usually they don't like direct linking. But we'll see how it gets on. If you have any problems, you know, you can talk to me. And if you can't get through to me, the mods go to my Discord channel. There's a mod section. And the modders there know what to do, okay, or know who to contact, because some of the modders there don't look after this, they only look after the Steam Group server, which I have moved now over to Discord as well, while the other modders look after, or moderators, sorry, look after the our server, the Patreon and the subscriber server. So now that was 2-3 minutes of non-stop grinding. Well, I was running around a little bit and talking, so, but we're gonna use another coffee now, actually on the stone, and we're gonna get some metal and some stone and some clay. So how much? Look at that. We get 972 wood. That is absolutely fantastic. That means we can do all our spikes. So one coffee, all our spikes nearly done. We still need more. We still need more. So, yeah, we need to make more coffee. We need to find more coffee. That is absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here now and we're going to do the stones. Let's kill this dude first because we don't want him to ruin our party. So come on, I have some iron arrows for you, dude. There we go. Nice. Okay, I missed that as well. I just pretend I didn't. That was right in the face, right where I wanted it. Yeah, exactly. Boom. In the face, dead. So let's do that. Little cherry bomb going off there. That's really nice. Look at that candy tin can. Recipes. Tin landmine, boom! You can make, with gunpowder, a mine out of it, which is absolutely fantastical. So what we're going to do is we're going to get one more tree, then we're going to drink a coffee, we're going to do the stone grind, and then we're going to see how much stone and resources we actually get. I'm going to replace my axe with the shovel as well, because we want to do work with the shovel as well. There we go, a little bit more. So we're going to do this. Where's the shovel? I didn't bring the shovel. The shovel is over at my house. Holy balls, how can I not bring a shovel? I'm gonna have to craft a shovel quickly because it shouldn't really matter. The stone shovel is fine. It just won't give us as much, but it should be absolutely fine. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna craft the other guys on the way back. So let's just do that quickly and see how much we get. How is this actually going now? Oh, that's not too bad. Look at that. It's, instead of 10, it gives us 8. So it's not really all that bad. But our stamina, look at our stamina now that we're using stone tools. It is actually filling up all the way. Fantastic. So with stone tools, I can sit here now and dig forever. So I don't need to waste my coffee on that because this is absolutely fantastic. We just get a couple of hundred of those. Then we're going to get a couple of hundred stones really quickly. We're going to pick all that just up here, of course, because we want to be planting all that when needed or if possible. There we go. Excellent stuff. So let's go quickly to the stone. Let's drink the coffee. There we go. Use. Oh, excellent. Now, look at that. We're rocking and rolling. Now, with the axe, do we get the full back? Oh, we're getting the full whack back as well. This is unbelievable. Do we have room? Yes, we have room in the inventory. This is fantastic. So let's see how much we get. This is for another 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So we're going to be running around here like blue as flying out, going stone. Okay, where's the next stone? Where's the next stone? Over there. Okay, quick. Boom. And we continue. Oh, this is good. They're all very close. So we can go straight away from one stone to the other. I'm like playing too much PUBG. I'm like dodging left and right. Dodging. Yeah, see, that's the thing with PUBG. I look the part. But then, when you stand in front of me, all you have to do is stand still. Everything else will miss you. Look at that. Without a break, straight to the next stone. How awesome is that? That is so fantastic. When you have a field like that, you can just jump from rock to rock. You can go pow, 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 multi-rocking. Unbelievable. Very good. Now I'm gonna finish this coffee and then we're gonna see each other at the base. Actually, I think that's pretty much it anyway. Oh, nice! Look at that. We leveled up again. Oh, I missed it because I was so excited. I missed the extra. I had to run through the stone. I missed that little extra hit that I could have done off. So we have to go max distance, max distance. Look at that. Nice. And the next one. And then straight switch over to the other one. And here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. And switch. Pow! Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. I think I said fantastic like 40 times. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode here, guys. In the next episode, we still gotta have some building work to do, so you have to bear with me. This building things is very important. If we don't get... What happens to me is actually all the time is I start my base, then I feel guilty for doing so much building, and I go more loot runs, and I miss out on the next Horde Night preparation, then I panic, then I rush, then I don't get anything done, and then I go on loot runs again because I'm afraid like people get bored with the building. But what happens then when I do that is we never finish our base. We never ever get to do the things we want to do, and I never get to build great things afterwards because I never even have the basics done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the farms done that we said we're going to get done. First thing when I get back, plant all the coffee, plant all the yucca, and not coffee, what is it? Oh yeah, don't waste time, don't waste time. We plant the yucca, we plant the aloe vera, and we're gonna make those fields, and we do that first. And then we're going in the next episode to finish the underground to the base and the defenses because we need to start moving our production line, our forges and everything underground in that special room. Also be careful when you log off underground. I have heard, excuse me, I haven't tried it myself, but I have heard reports of people being pushed back up above ground when they log off underground, which means if you're underneath your spike trap in the basement, you want to make damn sure you don't lock off because it will just pop you. If that is an issue that's happening, it will just put you up to the top right in the middle of your spike trap. So that's not something you want. I hope. Maybe you're into it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, Viel Spaß and happy gaming. This was scary as balls. On my way back, I was just preparing. I was just coming back here so I can prepare this. I swear I panicked so much. I hit the wrong button. I didn't record it yet. A bear running towards me, but not for me. And I was like, balls. So I run away. Literally, just a little bit of distance. And say where the last row of blocks was the bear. Running past, coming up the hill. A pack of dogs, about 5 or 6. Behind the bear, like they're chasing the bear. Across the screen, disappearing in the distance. I'm like, what the hell? And I thought I recorded it, but I didn't. Oh my god, I panicked. I was like, oh, I have to record this. This looked so weird. It was like a bear. Like, I don't think he was chased. I think that was the game just throwing a bear at you. But the bear was running. Like, gone. It's like the dogs were chasing him. It was unbelievable. I'm so annoyed that I didn't catch that. Oh, it looked amazing. Anyway, so what we have here is 2 fields of 40 and 40, yeah? So because if you want to fill up fully, you need about 36 yucca. So we have that covered. If you want, and it takes about, it takes 4 yucca aloe vera seeds, 4 aloe vera per bandage, okay? So these guys. So what I thought to myself, you know what, 10 bandages and a full load of food would be great. So what we're going to do now is this is all hoed. We're going to plant down the yucca. So 40 yucca and then 40 aloe vera. And that is us absolutely sorted with aloe vera for food and drink. And there we go. Nice. And sorted out for bandages as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So look at that. That is nice. I like that. Now this is getting organized. You sacrificed half a day's of work, not even, but you're absolutely organized. And when we get spuds, we're going to make a 40 by 40 field for spuds. End of story. Now the good thing about yucca, and remember that, and aloe vera is when you're in the desert, pick it up. Spend the extra 10-15 minutes running around, picking it all up, because it pays off, because you can immediately plant 40 or even more yucca and aloe vera. So bandages for days, food for days. You're absolutely sorted. Okay, food not for days, but you know what I mean. This is fantastic. I love it. This is gonna be so much fun. And then these guys over here, this is my little field where I just dump what I don't need. So everything goes here. We might actually destroy the wall and make that a 40 by whatever it is, a 5 by 8 as well. We'll see, but it's looking good. I like it.